Guardians return to the Sunless cell here in Heresy. Guided by the echo of the navigator Oryx himself, we encounter a new enemy where the Darkblade once stood. Today we explain the story and history of this location and the characters now involved. The story of the Sunless cell begins with a Darkblade named Alakul. Alakul was a ruthless warrior. He would wield a giant blade and was a part of many different hive incursions. One such had him travel to Luna, where he would encounter the fire team of Eris Morn deep within the tunnels. Next to Alakul, you have the wizard Varrock, his partner, who would command her spawn to overwhelm the Titan, allowing the Darkblade to encroach and deal the final blow.
I can't bring him back. There were too many everywhere, devouring his light. I need to find the others. I need to tell them.
Well, not again.
Eris, we found Vel Tarlo's mark.
I can't believe it. Vel. He forged a link for every life he rescued. One of these is for me. Thank you for bringing this back. I did not want to ask Vel to join our fire team. I knew he would say yes, but he found out and volunteered. As a pilgrim guard, Vel had experience leading refugees through enemy territory, fighting only the battles he had to fight. He was subtle, for a Titan. Perhaps too subtle, when it mattered.
After events like this, Alakul sought meaning. He was given no mission by his higher-ups, so he would make his own to end Oryx. Some creatures of the Hive strain against the will of Oryx. Alakul the Darkblade is one such. Long ago, he fomented rebellion against the king and attempted to take his mantle. Alakul failed and now awaits the mercy of the Hive. Given the chance, the Darkblade will step in to take Oryx's crown. We must not allow another prince to rise, Eris Morn. From a median point, Alakul tossed back his head and defied me, saying, "Oryx gave me no task, therefore I must task myself with Oryx's end." So I slew him, and I buried him close to me, rejoicing in the success of his great secret task. To be as the sword, keen, hungry, cyclical, ontological. This was the task I gave Alakul, O sharp-edged Darkblade, O beloved foster son. After destroying parts of Eris Morn's fire team, Alakul to try to take on Oryx, and we see from that card it didn't go well for him. Oryx slew what he called his foster son and put him in the Sunless cell on the Dreadnought. Alakul was meant to sit there, become that hungering blade. But during the Taken King, things would change. After the Guardians went into Oryx's ship and took him out, Eris was like, maybe we should start to clean house so no one else can take the throne of the Taken King, which was pretty smart. So that's exactly what we did. Traversing through the ship, we made our way to the Hive cells and containment area to end the Darkblade once and for all.
The Darkblade suffers his judgment in the depths of a Hive prison. I am feeding an energy marker to your ghost. It will lead you to his cell.
We're on the right track. Alakul's energy marker is getting stronger.
Find the Darkblade. Finish this.
Eris, why does Oryx have a prison?
Prison is the wrong term. He holds his victims, tortures them, then renders them down into chitin for his ships.
Chitin. Lovely. Nothing left now but the drop.
Alakhul is near. Dark soul goes screaming into the pit between the stars. The pretender to the crown is dead. Know this, Guardian. Alakhul was there when we went down into the pit. What you have done in their names. Toland, Saimota, Omar, Ariana III, Vel Tarlo.
Now, if you played Witch Queen, you know Alakhul's story didn't end there. He returned after being resurrected by a ghost, and joined Savathun in her throne world to guard the Temple of Oryx. It is interesting to think how a ghost got all the way to the Dreadnought. Maybe it was stuck here and decided to revive Alakhul. But deep within that temple in the throne world, we managed to take him out, his ghost escaping. So the light version of Alakhul still exists, Guardians continuously taking him out. And from that strike, we also retrieved a piece of a Tablet of Ruin, the same one we now have as our artifact in Heresy. The Sunless Cell strike returns here in Heresy, but it doesn't have Alakhul at the center. Instead, we have a different story playing out. Xivu Arath's forces have invaded the Dreadnought, the god of war doing what she does best. With Sloane, Eris, and even the Echo of Oryx's guidance, the Guardian heads in to make sure things don't get out of hand. Xivu loves war. We've known this for a while and had to battle it a couple of times, like in Season of the Seraph. The issue here in the Sunless Cell is that we can't straight up avoid the battle, but we can put a stop to it before things get worse. Put a plug in the leak and prevent a full-out flood. As we progress through the Dreadnought, the Echo of Oryx realizes our strategy, says he himself used the same tactics when he battled Xivu long ago.
What an elegant piece of violence.
I see Xivu Arath's ritual proceeds apace. If you reach beyond your own prison.
So it does. And I see you are familiar with the art of fighting our god of war. You cut her battle short, blunt, but respectable. I have in my time done the same.
I am well aware.
Oh, I do see why she likes you.
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death, the most suffering.
If you cannot bring yourself to provide something useful, then be quiet.
Useful. The Dreadnought was made after my memory, but I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
We disrupt the ritual from Xivu, but something steps in to take the final boss. Whatever this entity is, we've seen how it sort of failed in previous weeks, attempting to take that ogre near the Shrine of Oryx, but we stopped it. This time we can't stop the ritual before it takes place, and the new Darkblade enemy in the Sunless Cell begins to get taken.
There! The Hive and the Taken, and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. With a relic of a brother's sword, Xivu Aram would cleave the Dreadnought from my throne.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
Good. You've disrupted the ritual, but something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here.
Xivu Arath's ritual is stopped in the end, and Eris and Sloane argue. Eris says, listen, the Echo is still secure in my throne world. Sure, he was communicating with us throughout this mission, but he's not here now, and things are fine.
She will not soon be able to try again. For now, we have won. And we have Willbreaker's hilt.
What about Oryx?
He's secure, discontented, but held fast.
I trust you.
Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
You do have control, I know that. But taking his advice is risky at best, riskier than everything else you've done.
I have him. I have him.
The boss we face, Abakul, doesn't seem to have any lore attached to them. Just another Darkblade who is imprisoned within the Hive's crypts deep in this part of the Dreadnought. Now I'm not too sure when it comes to the naming. We had Alakul and now Abakul. Both have the Hul at the end of their names. So not sure how Hive naming works specifically when it comes to characters that are related, but maybe these two are siblings. But the big takeaways here, Xivu is stopped for now. The Taken leader in between the Winnower and Oryx still exists and is changing the playing field. And the Sunless cell in Heresy still lives up to its name, even after the massive changes to Oryx's vessel. Anyway Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. A look back at the Sunless cell lore of the past and current day in our latest episode. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.